the breathing beneath the floor. The first time I heard it, I thought it was the house settling. An old place like this always made sounds at night. Wood contracting, pipes clicking, the low sigh of wind slipping through imperfect seals. I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling fan as it traced slow circles above me, listening without really listening. Then I noticed the rhythm. Not random, not mechanical. A soft inhale, a pause, a careful, restrained exhale. Breathing. It was faint, almost polite, as if whoever or whatever was doing it was trying very hard not to disturb me. I held my own breath, suddenly aware of the sound of my heart. The breathing beneath the floor paused too. We remained that way for several seconds, locked in a silence so complete it rang in my ears. When I exhaled, it exhaled with me. I told myself it was imagination. Grief did strange things to the mind. That was what everyone said after Mara died. Give it time. Your brain is still adjusting. Loss echoes. I repeated those phrases like a mantra as I rolled onto my side and forced myself to sleep. The breathing returned the next night, and the night after that, always beneath the bedroom floor, always directly below my bed, never loud, never desperate, just patient. During the day, the house behaved normally. Sunlight spilled through the windows, dust drifting lazily in its warmth. I worked at the kitchen table, answered emails, washed dishes. I even laughed once, surprised by the sound of it, like finding an old object you'd forgotten you owned. But at night, the house remembered. I tried sleeping in the living room. The breathing followed, repositioning itself beneath the couch. When I moved to the guest room, it was already there, waiting, not chasing me, anticipating me. I pulled up the floor plans from when the house was built. No basement, no crawl space, solid foundation. Still, every morning, I found fine soil gathered along the edges of the floorboards. Dark, dry, and smelling faintly of earth, like soil from a place that never saw the sun. The breathing began to change. It grew slower, deeper, more deliberate. It learned my patterns when I slept lightly, when I dreamed, when I woke gasping from memories I couldn't quite hold on to. Sometimes it matched my breathing exactly, a perfect mirror that made it impossible to tell where I ended and it began. Other nights, it breathed just a fraction slower, as if waiting for me to fall behind. I stopped inviting people over. I stopped answering messages. The world outside the house felt unreal, like a story I'd already finished reading. Inside, everything felt sharpened, heightened. Every creak carried meaning. Every silence felt watched. One night, lying flat on my back, I whispered, "What do you want?" The breathing beneath the floor stuttered, then resumed. That was worse than any answer. The final night was the quietest. No wind, no creaks, no breathing. The silence pressed down on me until my ears rang. I sat up in bed, heart racing, convinced something had finally changed, that whatever game was being played had reached its end. Then I felt it, a gentle vibration through the mattress. Pressure, weight. Something was pressing upward from below. The breathing returned, closer now, so close it no longer sounded like it came from beneath the floor, but from inside the room, inside the walls, inside my chest. I realized then that it wasn't trying to scare me. It was waiting for me to stop. My lungs burned, my vision blurred. I don't remember falling back onto the bed, only the strange relief that came with letting go, with no longer fighting the rhythm that had been practicing this moment for so long. They found me days later. No
no signs of a struggle, no cause of death they could name with certainty. Just a man in an old house, lying peacefully on his bed. But when they pulled at the floorboards, they found disturbed earth beneath the foundation, loose, recently shifted, as if something had finally finished breathing and no longer needed the space.